Angela Rayner dodges £40,000 stamp duty. Deputy Prime Minister reduces tax bill for Hove flat by declaring it as her main residence. Angela Rayner saved £40,000 in stamp duty on her new seaside flat after telling tax authorities it was her main home, the Telegraph can disclose. The Deputy Prime Minister is understood to have removed her name from the deeds of her house in Greater Manchester a few weeks before buying an £800,000 seaside flat in Hove, East Sussex. The changes enabled Ms Rayner to avoid paying £70,000 in stamp duty, which would have been applicable if Hove was her second home. Instead, she is thought to have paid £30,000 in stamp duty, saving her £40,000 in the process. But she has also told Tameside Council in Manchester that her constituency house remains her primary residence and informed Brighton and Hove Council that her apartment there was a second home for council tax purposes. Although the changes are entirely legal, the arrangements will raise questions over whether she has deliberately conducted her property affairs to pay less stamp duty and council tax. On Friday, a government minister insisted Ms Rayner's actions were not an issue, but some in Labour warned that her actions would only add to growing distrust in the party. One Labour MP said that the revelations about Ms Rayner really don't look good, and would add to public anger with the party at a difficult time for the government. They told the Telegraph, "For ordinary people who are struggling, it doesn't correspond to how people live their lives. She's got a house in Ashton, a flat in London, and now she's got a house in Brighton. These options aren't available to ordinary people, and I don't think MPs or ministers or even the Deputy Prime Minister should live a life that is so far away from the lives of ordinary people. It breeds resentment, and understandably. I think there is a serious danger it will become a further distraction. We all have to think about every single action we take to make sure that it doesn't deepen the sense of distrust that already exists in the country." Kevin Hollenrack, the Conservative Party chairman, said, "Her 3 electoral registrations are a sham, cooked up to help her dodge council tax. She wants higher taxes on family homes, but doesn't want to pay it herself. As the minister in charge of election law and council tax, 3 votes Rayner cannot be a lawmaker and a lawbreaker. We are calling on the council to strike her from the electoral roll to safeguard the integrity of elections, and remove the fig leaf she is using to avoid paying council tax." A surcharge on stamp duty for second home owners was introduced by the previous Tory government in 2016, the rate of which was raised by Rachel Reeves, the current Chancellor, last October in a move designed to target the wealthy and boost revenue for the Treasury.